today.
Okay. Nice. So take a lot of classes, and that'll be good. Um, Anything else? Any other plans?
Um, like watch some TV episodes and podcasts.
Okay. What podcasts do you watch?
I watch some VOA and some Voice of America.
Voice of America?
Yes.
Okay. What is Voice of America about?
Um, about some breaking news and something new thing about technologies.
Okay. Um, nice. That sounds cool. And what about TV shows? What TV shows do you watch?
Like bizarre food and some directors cheer.
Okay. Bizarre Foods and what was the other one?
The director's chair. It's about some movie makers' story and progressing.
Okay. Director's Chair. Interesting. Um, okay. Cool. And bizarre foods. What are some bizarre foods that you've heard about?
I found about some barbecue rate or little
Barbecue
brands.
ribs?
Barbecue red. It's a big
Why?
mouth.
Why are barbecue ribs a strange food?
I don't know. It's in this show.
Okay. All right. What were some other strange ones?
Mother strain.
Some other strange foods.
Like little brands.
Little brains.
Yes.
Okay. Brains of what?
Brain is inside the head and some like rabbit or monkey.
Yeah. What type of animal? What type of animal were the brains from? Do you know?
Monkeys
Hmm.
or
All
some
right.
town tacos.
Tongue.
Town tacos like pig's tongue.
Yeah. Okay.
Or, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Definitely sounds kind of unpleasant. But okay. Heidi, welcome back. Heidi, how's it going?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. And Heidi, how are you feeling?
I took a medicine and I sprayed some liquid medicine on my throat, so far it's okay.
Okay. It's nice. Generally, that spray stuff really works. Yeah, I think I'm getting a sore throat too. Probably not.
I have a problem on my tonsils.
Okay.
Sometimes it's swollen.
Yeah, that's not good. Swollen tonsils are pretty unpleasant. Yeah. Well, so Heidi, I guess what are you gonna do for the rest of your day?
I'm sorry, I don't know if they are going to the castle as I mentioned before. Maybe soon. So after that, this place will be very quiet, and I can take a lot of time to be relaxed.
Nice. That'll be good. Will you do any sewing?
No, I need to some rest in my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that'll be good. And Alejandro, welcome to class. Alejandro, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Alejandro, what have you done today?
It was a typical working day. I think it was boring in some aspect, but nothing special.
A little bit boring, but nothing special. Okay. Yeah. And hopefully your day gets a little bit less boring, but good. All right, and I think we're all set for today's class. So we'll be reading some short stories. Let's get started. on the first story. With this, let's have Alejandro. Can you read the title and the words?
Yes, vocabulary. I need to read the list too.
Yeah.
Okay. Intersection, condition, obstructing, contemplate, leading, uh, dorking, dorky, geopartist, uh, clarity, and opponent.
Good. Let's look at jeopardize.
Jeopardize,
Jeopardize.
jeopardize,
Opponent.
opponent.
Perfect. There you go. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
What's the meaning of jeopardy?
Jeopardize. Does anybody know what jeopardize means?
Jeopardize, yeah.
Danger.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
To put into danger, maybe. Yeah. Or to endanger. Thanks, Heidi. Any other questions?
Dorky,
Excuse me?
dorky. The
Dorky.
word, yeah.
Okay. Who knows what dorky means?
Stupid or very slow.
Silly.
Silly. Yeah.
Yeah, goofy. Good. And yeah, that's perfect. Any other questions? What about contemplate? What does contemplate mean, Frank?
Look at or stare.
Okay, sort of. There's a little bit more to it, generally.
To think something.
Yeah, to think about. Generally, it's like to think about while looking at something, so you can contemplate a problem or contemplate a puzzle by looking at it. Frank, can you use contemplate in a sentence? Frank?
To solve this problem, I have to contemplate a big measure
Have to contemplate.
and a measure.
I have to contemplate.
Issue.
You could even say a lot. I have to contemplate a lot.
A lot. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And Alejandro. Alejandro, how's it going?
Fine, it's the same account.
Oh.
I changed the email.
Right. Okay, perfect. Well, Alejandro, welcome back.
Thank you.
And good. Maybe livid. Alejandro, can you make a sentence with livid?
Maybe it's related with something sexual or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure.
It's related with something. What?
Sexual.
No. No.
The
Heidi.
desire.
No, not with desire either. Heidi, do you think you could make a sentence using livid?
When he heard when he had that problem, he was livid with the rage.
Nice. Yeah, good. And even, you could just say he was livid. Livid with rage is perfect. It's really good. But livid is understood that you're livid with rage. You're very angry. Really nice job. Thanks for doing a good sentence, including the meaning. Does that make sense, Alejandro?
No, can you give me another sample?
Yeah, so livid just means very angry.
When you are angry about something.
Very angry about something, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
And, alright, I think we're good. Let's go get reading. And Frank, can you read the first paragraph?
Accident. You all get out of your cars. You are alone in your, and there are 3 teenagers in theirs. An older camera is new condition. The accident was your fault, and you walk over to tell them this.
Good. Camaro. Camaro. Can you repeat Camaro?
Camaro.
Other than that, really good reading. Let's have Heidi. Can you read the next paragraph?
Okay. Walking to their car, which you have ruined. It occurs to you that if the 3 teenagers are angry teenagers, this encounter could be very unpleasant. You pull into an intersection, obstructing them, and their car hit yours. They have every right to be upset or livid or even violence contemplating.
Yeah. Really good pronunciation. Maybe with contemplating. Contemplating.
Contemplating.
Yeah, contemplating. But good. Alejandro, can you read the next part?
Yes. As you approach, you see that the driver's side door won't open. The driver pushes against it, and you are reminded of the scenes where drivers are stuck in submerged cars. Soon they all exit through the passenger side door and walk around the Camaro, expecting the damage. None of them is hurt, but the car is wicked. Just bought this today, the driver said. He is 18 long, average in all ways. Today, you ask?
Good. Nice reading. Pushes.
Pushes.
Submerged.
Submerged.
Merged. Merged.
Merged.
Merged.
Merged.
Good. And submerged?
Submerged.
Yeah, so submerged. Tricky one. Wrecked?
Wrecked.
Average.
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 Good. Nicely done. Amaury, welcome to class. Amaury, how's it going?
Yes, teacher. I'm going okay, fine.
I'm going
I'm doing fine. I don't know.
I'm
doing fine.
Yeah, good. I'm doing fine. So, if you're gonna ask, how's it going? How's it going? I'm doing fine, or it's going well.
Going well. It's going well. Okay.
Yeah. So it's going, I'm doing. Right?
Okay.
Frank, what has happened in this page? What's happened here?
What happened? Um, there's an accident. Uh,
Yes, there has been an accident. What's the narrator thinking?
uh, he think accident was your fault. So he walk over there and do some.
Yeah, he thinks the accident was his fault. Is he afraid?
Yes.
Why?
Um, there's a very unpleasant.
It could be very unpleasant. Yeah. Because they could be maybe violence contemplating because it was his fault. So yeah, maybe he's a little bit scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And Amaury, can you read this next paragraph?
Yes, teacher, of course. You are a bad person, you think. You also think. What a dark car for a teenager to buy in 2005. Yeah, today, he says, then sighs. You tell him that you are sorry, that you are so sorry, that it was your fault, and that you will cover all costs.
Good. Heidi, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay. You exchange insurance information, and you find yourself minute by minute ever more thankful that none of these teenagers had punched you or even made a remark about your being drunk, which you are not, or being stupid, which you are often. You become more friendly with all of them, and you realize that you are much more connected to them, particularly to the driver, than possible in perhaps any other way.
Good. Really nicely done. Insurance.
Insurance.
And which you are, often.
You are often.
Yeah, so just the intonation there, which you are, often.
Which you are often.
Yeah. And Amaury, can you repeat dorky? Oh, Amaury's gone. Alejandro, can you read the next paragraph?
You have done him and his friends harms in a way, and you oh, that word he passes it's good. They help
Jeopardized.
jeopardize, yes, jeopardize their health, and now you are so close, you feel like you share a heart. Um, he knows your name, and you know his, and you almost killed him, and because you got so close, you doing so, but didn't. You want to fall on him, weeping because you are so lonely always, and all contact is contact, and all contact makes us so grateful. We want to cry and dance and cry and cry.
Good. You did a good job. Um, good pronunciation. So just jeopardized. Can you repeat one more time?
Jeopardize,
Jeopardized?
jeopardize,
Yeah.
jeopardize.
Perfect. And nice. Does anybody have any questions here?
Uh, Friends harm? What's the meaning of that?
So when you do somebody harm, what's it mean to do somebody harm?
Right. Close or hmm,
Uh,
no,
to do somebody harm is just to injure somebody. So you've damaged them. You've hurt them to do harm. Does that make sense?
oh yes, yes. Thanks.
Yeah. Any other questions? All right. Heidi, what's happening on this page?
And that accident, he caused this accident. He regret of that maybe, and then um, they extended their insurance information, and maybe he need to pay them money or the covering of or money. And he let's say he was regret of what he had done because he gave them a lot of injury damage or could kill him, could have killed them.
Nice.
He was very lonely. He wanted to cry and cry.
Yeah. So he was very lonely for sure. What does this accident do for his loneliness, Frank? What does this accident do for his loneliness?
Much loneliness.
Okay. Alejandro, what is loneliness?
Hmm, uh, maybe it's related with the age or something like that, or a period of
Loneliness?
time.
Mm, not
Uh,
exactly.
mm,
Heidi,
what?
loneliness.
Loneliness. Because he was driving by himself, but other friends, teenagers, thinking about that accident. So he doesn't have anyone to ask some opinion. He needs to
Okay.
think about that accident by himself.
Yeah. What is loneliness, though, in general? What is loneliness?
Loneliness is alone,
Yeah.
no supporters.
Yeah. So like the being alone. So if you're away from other people, you don't really have support or somebody to talk to. This person is really lonely. It seems like he's very, very much alone. Apart from just in his car, it seems like in life too, perhaps. Does that make sense, Frank?
Yes, I, I mean,
Okay. And so yeah, what does the accident do for his loneliness? How does the accident change his loneliness? Frank.
Um,
Alejandro, do you have any ideas? How does the accident change his loneliness?
Uh, no.
Heidi, what about you?
Hmm. Maybe you he needed to become more friendly with them, but he realized he he's not friend with them.
Um, this crying is like a happy crying.
Happy friend. Somehow, even though the accident, he damaged his car, their car, or many things, but still he could connect with the other three teenagers, 3 or 4, I don't know. He got connection with the big
Yeah.
friend because he needs contact with them to pay the money or something.
Yeah. So no matter what kind of contact it was still important to him. He's really lonely, and this accident was contact, and he met somebody. Anyways, we've got one more paragraph. Alejandro, can you read the next paragraph?
In a moment of clarity, you finally understand why boxers who want so badly to hurt each other can't rest their uh, heads on the shoulders of their opponents, can't land against one another like tribe lovers, so thankful for a moment of peace.
Nice. I'm tired.
Tired. I'm tired.
Tired lovers and opponents.
Opponents.
Nice. Good. And yeah. Does anybody have any comments on this story? Comments or questions? This is the end of the story.
I understood that by the last paragraph.
Uh-huh.
Before I learned kickboxing in the gym, we had a match sometimes. We need to check the opponent. Then I needed to have intuition, the next movement of the opponent. It's like a body conversation. Even though we hit each other, but still we had some conversation in our mind.
Nice.
It's much deeper than normal friends.
Nice. Yeah, and it's a deep type of contact too. Yeah, being with other people. Good. And I think that's good. Anybody have any questions or comments? All right. And Heidi, what was this word? We needed to do something. We needed to do what?
Needed to intuit.
Uh-huh. Others' actions. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, good. And all right, Frank and Alejandro, do you think you guys understand this story a little bit?
Peace. Yes, I do.
Okay.
In my case, maybe not the 100%, but I understand main ideas.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty much accident and fear of anger, and then connection and kind of a realization about needing to connect to other people, no matter how. Yeah. Even in violence. Sort of something like that. Let's look at this other story, if we have time. And let's have Frank. Can you read the title and the words?
Vocabulary. Barbell. Run amok. Malice. Intrinsic. Insensate. Stoic.
Good.
Acquaintance. Release. Diminution.
Yeah, diminution. Diminution. Yeah, diminution. Good. Okay. And can you repeat vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Yeah, vocabulary. And barbell.
Barbell.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
And relish.
Relish.
Good. Any questions here? Does anybody have any questions?
What's the meaning of leash?
Relish.
Relish.
Okay, what does relish mean? Does anybody know?
Enjoy doing something.
Yeah. Generally greatly. Perfect, Heidi. Good job. Any other questions?
Run amok is an idiom or something like that.
Yeah, it is an idiom. I think it actually comes from Southeast Asia. Frank, do you have any idea what run amok means?
Run amok.
Mm-hmm.
Let
Oh,
me
it's from
see.
Java. Okay, it's like
Crazy thing.
yeah, out of control. Run amok is like run around crazily or out of control. And apparently it's from Malay or Indonesia initially. And
Is it a big fuss?
excuse me?
Is it mean big fuss?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Fuss. Big fuss.
I'm sorry. Can you write it down what you're talking about? Make a fuss?
Yeah. Is it?
It's a little bit different. It's kind of like to run around out of control, to be out of control. Like the kids were running amok in the house. They broke a couple of lights and spilled all of the, I don't know, all of the drinks on the table. Yeah, running amok, running around out of control, if that makes sense. Any other questions?
So lose one's temper.
Not to lose your temper, just to run around out of control. Losing your temper is a little bit different. Yeah, you run amok, you're just running around out of control, if that makes sense. Yeah. And it's generally in a less serious manner. Okay, any other questions here?
Acquaintance?
Acquaintance. Who knows what an acquaintance is?
The people who you know, not friend, only you know the people.
Yeah. Yeah, you just know them. There's somebody you know. It's like a colleague. Somebody you know. Good job. Any other questions? What about insensate? What does insensate mean, Frank? Or Alejandro?
Maybe rude or something like that.
Okay, it could mean rude.
In rude mode.
Numbness.
Numbness, yeah. Numbness is what we're talking about. Insensate to others could be considered rude, but you're numb to their feelings. Insensate is numbness, yeah. Okay. And well, any other questions here? Are you guys good with all of these words? Okay. And Heidi, can you read the title and the first paragraph?
Okay, types of pain, their duration and intentions. She is thinking about pain. In one day, she had suffered two kinds. At noon, she received news of a horrific sort of betrayal, and at 4:30, she dropped a barber on her foot. Oh.
Good. Good pronunciation. Alejandro, can you read the next paragraph?
Yes. Now she is lying, and he couched with eyes on her put on with diamonds running amok in her head, spinning around, their tails poking her, they laugh full of malice. She is wanting on her couch, trying not to get too excited.
Good. Good correction of her. Demons.
Demons.
Spinning.
Spinning.
Waiting.
Waiting.
Good. Does anybody have any questions so far? Any questions? Okay. Frank, can you read the next paragraph?
She has always thought of herself as rational about pain. She knows that its duration is intrinsically limited, that it must end at some point. So with physical pain, he has always been stoic and rational. to the pen that she has seen. To those who know her uh, robotic, almost insensate. She has broken her limbs and silenced her fingers and has barely wings.
Good. Let's look at rational.
And I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it written by a British?
No, he is definitely an American writer.
American?
Yeah.
But
What?
the time 4:30 at the first paragraph.
Oh yeah.
And this is type which used only by British.
Yeah, it is. I'm not really sure why he did that. He's definitely an American. That was a good eye. It might have been the publisher. But yeah, he's from the United States.
But
Good question.
Some vocabularies exist in British.
Yeah. So yeah, no, he's from California, I believe.
But it's a little bit difficult to recognize some words.
Okay, what words do you not get?
I say over all the paragraph about this article.
The paragraph about what?
It takes time to explain, so let's move on.
All right. Can you repeat rational?
Rational.
Intrinsically?
Intrinsically.
Robotic?
Robotic.
Sliced.
Sliced.
Good. Great pronunciation. Okay, Heidi, what's happening here?
She is kind of stoic. She can bear any pain, but she maybe her pain and foot will be removed sooner.
Her pain will go away.
He's very strong against any pain, like robotic or insensate.
Yeah, she's strong against physical pain. Good.
Like me.
Yeah. And let's have Alejandro. Can you read the first paragraph?
Yes. She suffered a slight disc and the birth of twins, and in neither case did she cry or cry out. This is because she knows that every minute will bring this diminution of the pain. So she sees no point in participating too much in the process. She will be concerned only if the pain did not decrease on more or less steadily downward path, but it has never diverged from this steadily downward path.
Good. Okay, slipped.
Slept.
Slipped. Slipped.
Slept. Slept.
Steadily.
Subtly.
Good. Frank, can you read this next paragraph?
However, the mental pain is different. She has never remembered with any clarity the pain she suffered between her legs or in her limbs. The memory of physical pain is so fleeting. Those women who bear multiple children. But the pain of life, the pain of insult, the betrayal, abandonment, and the like. These pains can come back to her years of decade later with incredible clarity.
Good. Betrayals. Betrayals.
Betrayals,
Decades.
decade.
Good. Heidi, can you read the next part?
And they do. They lunge at her with no shame about being so old. They have a permanent and exaggerated sense of their own importance. And she is now lying on the couch, dispassionately nursing her foot, while she
Sorry.
while while her mind is flooding, panicking about this new betrayal, which came to her today on a postcard.
Good. Good pronunciation. Good correction of dispassionately. Alejandro, can you read the next paragraph?
Yes. It was so small. How could something so small, a beautiful picture of Bucharest on one side, and just the most violent scrawling on the other, the most reckless and slashing words, only 22 words, but they ripped and slayed her, and she knows that they will never leave her. Will they? God, this pain. She tries to map it, calculate its half-life. How long will these 22 words have power?
Good. Nicely done. Shredded.
Shredded.
Yeah, you did a really nice job. Maybe the enunciation, she tries to map it, calculate its half-life.
Try to map it.
Yeah, so can you repeat that? She tries to map it, calculate its half-life.
She tried to map it, calculate its half-life.
Perfect. There you go. Nicely done. And Frank, what is happening here? What's happening on this page?
The woman is injured.
Yeah, the woman is injured.
But the pain is not compared to the woman who bear multiple children. So maybe the pain is really injured.
She's comparing two different types of pain. What different types of pain is she comparing? Types of pain is she comparing, Frank?
Like between his leg and limbs, the physical pain.
Yeah, mental pain and physical pain?
And physical pain.
What physical pain is she suffering right now? What physical pain is she suffering right now?
On her foot.
Yeah, what did she drop on her foot?
Barbell.
Yeah. Do you know what a barbell is?
Barbell is one kind of bell.
Not quite. So this is a
It's
barbell.
a very like 20 kilogram or 40 kilogram
Yeah, it's like a weight that you lift to gain
to
weight.
lift up.
Yeah. So she's what's her mental pain, Frank?
Mental pain. They 22 words.
Yeah.
This new betrayal.
So she was betrayed by somebody?
Yes, she's be stay back by someone.
Yeah, she was stabbed in the back.
Stop in the back.
And she was notified from a postcard. Good. Heidi, can you read this next paragraph?
Okay, how much will she need to drink, and for how many days or weeks to sleep at night? She will watch so much TV. She sees so many movies with her friends and acquaintances and ex-boyfriends and alone. She will ask every friend she has to join her for every lunch and dinner and drink. She will sleep with 4 new men, 3 of them friends, or one of them her doorman, okay, one of them her doorman, and still the demons will flick their tails and laugh their laughs, repeating the 22 words, hissing their consonant with great relish.
With great relish.
With great relish. Relish.
Relish. Nice. Good.
Relish.
There you go. Aaron, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. I am just to say hello.
Hey, it's good to see you again. I haven't seen you in a long time, I don't think.
Yeah, trying to spend more time with yours.
Perfect. Perfect. Alejandro, can you read the next paragraph?
Yes. And the end, will there be an end to it? She knows that this particular betrayal may be with her for many years, and she grabs for ways to expel it before it gains to get a foothold with her. Uh, she would do anything, give anything to have the pain reversed. She would happily live for years on and up with the pain on her squealing foot. She could only know that in a few hours this veteran outgot that tiny owly man could be contained with the application of ice, the wrapping pillows, the pulling on of stock warm from the dryer.
Yeah. The pulling on of socks warm from the dryer. Betrayal.
Betrayal.
And within. Too great a foothold within her.
Within.
And swelling.
Swelling.
Nice. Okay. Good. And yeah, does anybody have any questions here?
I can understand the meaning of the last paragraph.
She knows that betrayal will be with her for many years. She wants to expel or get rid of. She wants to get rid of this betrayal before it starts to sit inside of her. She'd do anything to switch her pains. So remember, what are her two pains? In her foot? In her heart, probably, we could say. For betrayal. She would love if her to live for years with the pain of her swelling foot. If she could have a few hours to feel the betrayal. So she knows her foot will get better. She knows the betrayal will stay a betrayal. And she wants to switch them. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And this is it. We are just out of time. I've got another class right after this. If you guys want to join, I'd love to have you. Thanks for coming in, and see you guys soon.
See ya,
Thank you very much.
Joe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.